Greg, what stands out for both of these rosters is that they both feature top-tier athleticism.
And Kevin, that bodes well for us, right? There's a lot of speed, some great athleticism. I'm sure we're going to get some highlight reel plays tonight.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Vince Williams out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Edwards. And just about a minute into the first quarter. McDaniels finds Edwards. Clock at 6. Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Smart. Here's Jackson. From deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. To the wing on the left. From past the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's Randall with the drive. Counted good.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Morant missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Back to DiVincenzo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. His leads have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Jackson kicks to Smart. Back to Jackson. The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
The kick out to Williams. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. And Ja Morant, good for the 3. 9 points in the game so far.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. For Minnesota, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. but last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
2 points. That one goes. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. It's over Morant. Shakes him. And DiVincenzo puts it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, great work by Edwards to get up court in a hurry and get himself a bucket. Can't let those fast break opportunities get away.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, with how explosive John Moran is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Memphis leading. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Edey. Back to Williams. It's Morant in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. Got it up. On a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Grizzlies out in front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And the Timberwolves with possession here after Memphis gets the 3. Miller, the pass to Alexander Walker. They set the screen. Here's Shannon. Pass to Reid. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bain kicks to Kennard. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Reid the pass to Conley. Reid with a screen for Conley. Good on the triple. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season, but we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
and some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Shannon. Scoreless thus far. Reed with a screen on Clark. Pass to Miller. There's the triple. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you've got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Alexander Walker. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Huff.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Fires for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Reed gets the bucket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here's Bane. Defended by Alexander Walker. Pass to Huff. Kennard on the wing. 7 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. Bane against Conley. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Kennard with a screen on Conley. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside Conley. Back to Reed for the three. And no good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 1. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
These are returns from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So on the floor for Memphis. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. Jaren Jackson is out there with Vince Williams. And it's Edey in at the 5, down low. Clock at 2. Smart misses. Timberwolves trail. Morant with the steal. Left side, Smart. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Williams kicks to Morant. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Locking the arc down. defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Now here's Morant. He's got 11.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
DiVincenzo against Morant. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Randall right side. Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whip. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is...
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
You know, personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Grant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Now here's Smart following the miss by John Morant. Shots good by Williams. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 14.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Shannon and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them a lead.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
That one misses.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Second team foul.
Outside, Bain with the floater, and it's in there.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Back to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Miller with a screen on Bain. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. He has 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Conley against Kennard. Now, here's Clark. Back to Kennard. From the arc. It's good from long range. Kennard's got 13.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Reed. 6 points for him. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Kennard kicks to Bain. Clark outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Conchar. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Second personal foul.
Free throw good, Conchar. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 3. Shannon passes to Conley. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
29 seconds left in the third. Here's Shannon. His three-pointer's off the mark. Memphis leading by 3. Down low, Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Shots good by Shannon.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Kennard. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies out in front. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Here's Conchar. Pass to Bain. Miller grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
That one drops for him. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Here's Bain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randall. DiVincenzo against Morant. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. And here's Morant. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
With a versatile offensive skill set, Jackson has shown the ability to do damage in the mid-range.
Out left to the wing. Randall finds DiVincenzo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now, trailing by 5. Kick by Randall. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards.
Stellar defense from Smart. I just love how active he is on this end.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. To the paint. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Morant with the steal.
No, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
And here's Edwards after the three-pointer from Desmond Bain. Edwards, a screen on Jackson. Randall dishes to McDaniels. And they get it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Morant with it. Pass to Edey. Payne looking around. Here's the three. Minnesota with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal in that pass.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They get it again to the left side wing. Shot is good, and the Memphis leads cut down to 5 on the bucket from McDaniel.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
McDaniels against Morant. The kick out to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's DiVincenzo. A 3-ball. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And it's Jake McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now Smart. Morant outside. There's Jackson with the 3. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Edwards kicks to Randall. Back to Edwards. Randall against Morant. Randall no good. 15 seconds left in the game. Morant passes to Smart. From outside the arc. And another miss by Memphis. Outside Edwards. No good. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should. Welcome everybody to another. Well, Grant. When you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. We've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Ryan in at the small forward position.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Here's McDaniels. After the basket by New York on the other end. Gobert with a screen on Brunson. Outside for Randall. Fires the three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll. And no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Hart, the open shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, BA, because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Brunson finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Brunson against DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Randall on the screen. Launches a three. And that's good. Anthony Edwards for three.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Brunson. And he makes it on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Randall on the screen. And here's Edwards outside. Towns with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Out to Bridges. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Knicks leading by 3. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Towns passes to Brunson. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Bridges. No made baskets yet. Towns outside. 6 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here's Edwards. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Pass to Ryan. 4-3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Randle can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Now Brunson puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Brunson's got 5 now.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Gobert finds DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with a screen on Hart. Edwards, that's good. 7 points in the game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Towns, a screen on DiVincenzo. Brunson surveys. Towns outside. 3-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Hart. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He had solid production this quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Shannon in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And the shot goes down.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Anunoby to the middle. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game. Outside McBride. Up top, Anunoby. Second chance effort. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Conley. He buries it from 3. Conley's got 5.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Here's Payne. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Conley. Reid with it. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And there's the screen. Outside Anunoby. Back to Payne. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Now here's Reed. Here's Miller. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
McBride passes to Achua. Nice move. Achua with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Shannon. Achua defending. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here he goes. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's a pick. Miller, the pass to Conley. Outside Reed, unloads. Achua with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from deep. And it's New York with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And here's Payne outside. And the three-pointer goes. Payne's got 10 points in the quarter.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Payne with the bucket. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Knicks up by 6. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've seen Cameron Payne really having a good game here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Ryan in at the small forward position. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Towns, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Minnesota has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Hart. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Three-pointer, Bridges drains the triple. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly, puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Brunson misses.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Outside McDaniels. DiVincenzo against Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Daniels. Knocks it loose. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. 2-point game. And Ryan gets it to go.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Edwards looking for an opening. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes. Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Gobert drives in. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert sees the lane and shows you I can put it on the deck and score.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws, and they're not happy with the call here.
First team foul. The play is under video review under NBA.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Gobert finds Randall. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Out to DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 7.
We know Julius Randle can score, but that scoring ability will be set up by that kind of play. What a pretty pass from the big man.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Here's Ryan. Checked by Randall. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Now here's Payne. He's got 12. McBride passes to Payne. Back to McBride. Oh, ripped away. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Payne, pass to Achua. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. To the left wing. Payne against Conley. Pass to Shannon. Reed for 3. Miller controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Payne with it. Can they get it? That shot off the mark. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Towns against Gobert. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns and it's paid off all game.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And here's Brunson. Towns outside. Towns on a screen. Outside Anunoby. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
McDaniels, a screen on Brunson. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. Let's go with a 3. Randle pulls down the board. The Timberwolves lead by 5. Foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Kick out to Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Brunson. McDaniels with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
For three, DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. Knicks trail by 8. Hart passes to Towns, and Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Towns for 3, drills it from deep.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns, well made for pressure situations.
Here's Randall, and he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo, and he dunks it down.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Towns outside. Anunoby against Randall. They set the screen. Towns for 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Now Towns. Fires from deep. Bridges misses. Here's DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels, a screen on Bridges. Edwards for 3. Connects from downtown. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Timberwolves.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Back to DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on Hart. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Down by 12. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Anunoby gets it to go. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-5 run. They set a pick. Edwards, a pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. Edwards can't hit. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. Anunoby out there with Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. Now here's Smart. Out to the wing. Williams with a clean look. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Bridges against Smart. Here's Brunson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Clark into the lane. Outside, Smart. Morant against Hart. He takes it in. Here's Heaney. Back to Smart. Smart with this screen on Hart. And Morant gets it to go.
Something that Morant continues to work on. When he's hitting from deep, he is basically unguardable.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Smart.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Williams, that's for 2. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Nothing board for them. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Bridges, no one around him. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one's good. Morant.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Bridges inside. He's guarded by Williams.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderman.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Morant dishes to Clark. Bridges against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they've displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Robinson a screen on Smart. And it's hard penetrating. Anunoby finds Bridges. Puts it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Memphis leading by 8. Williams scanning the floor.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And Williams drops them both. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Brunson. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
That one good for 2.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
From deep, Brunson. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Memphis. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
We've got Desmond Bain, John Conchar out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Huff in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now, here's Bain. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Now here's Towns. Over in the corner, McBride. Towns, the screen. There's the 3. McBride's shot is off.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Puts up a deep 3. New York, no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now, here's Bain, defended by McBride. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Payne after Memphis gets the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ryan's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lets it go from deep. McBride's shot is off. On the wing, Jackson. This one for three. Knicks with the rebound. Payne passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Outside, Payne got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's McBride. Kennard covering. Here's Payne, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Memphis ball.
And the Grizzlies leading by 8. The drive by Payne. Pass to Kennard. Outside, Payne. Launches a three. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And McBride drops them both. 1:27 left in the first half. Kennard for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ryan. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
3 points.
Ryan's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for New York. Payne with it. Working on Payne.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
They set the pick. Kennard for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
McBride. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Sinks the triple.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Pass to McBride. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. There's the drive. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Towns. Here's McBride. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Up by a dozen here at the end. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the third half-court shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Mikal Bridges out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They set the pick. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's are slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Now, here's Anunoby. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Can't cash in from close range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And it's Brunson missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Morant kicks to Smart. Back to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. They grab their own miss. Williams for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
It's like reading the picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Clark. Still yet to score. Morant dishes to Clark. Memphis moving it around. Clock at 4. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Morant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Mr. Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would have professional basketball. Now, Morant. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. And Morant throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Hard kicks to Anunoby. The 3. And the 3 ball is good. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
Williams sets a screen for Morant. From deep three-point land, the long distance 3 is buried. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Williams. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Morant. From downtown, the Knicks pull it in. Hart with it, still without a basket. Here's Brunson. He's covered by Clark. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Sweet move and finished off by Robinson.
Brunson, a nice feed. That's just good offense.
Morant looking around. Shoots over Brunson and another basket for Memphis.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Stolen by Smart. And here's Morant. Williams outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jackson is out there with John Conjar. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Huff in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Kennard's shot is off. Knicks trail by 17. Here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Conchar.
Memphis foul. James Huff. First personal foul.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's McBride. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. So New York ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Brunson against Smart. Beyond the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The three from Morant. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 14 points now in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
For three, Williams. And they'll get another chance. Back to Morant. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Brunson. Knicks trail by 20. And there's the drive. Hart, wide open. He fires. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Jackson a screen on Bridges. Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Smart against Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. Brunson against Jackson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Morant for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's Memphis on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game. Now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Now Anunoby. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Robinson passes to Brunson. Three-pointer. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smart misses. Knicks trail by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Morant. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And that one's good. Morant's got 31.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Fires the three. Bangs home the trifecta.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Bridges for three. Can't connect. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that
On paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's DiVincenzo in at point.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Now here's Randle. The rebound by Edey.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
Jackson outside. Smart outside. And another 3 for Memphis.
If Smart has such great body control, he can let the jumper go from wherever he wants.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Will it go? Pure from three-point range.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Kicks it out to Jackson. No good on the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
All right, let's go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to visit with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. It's McDaniels on the wing. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Oh, he tries a 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Timberwolves trail. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Out left to the wing. For 3, Randle, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. They get it again. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Randle a screen on Smart. And here's Edwards outside.
And how about the defense from Jackson Jr.? Doing just about whatever he can to make shooters uncomfortable.
Morant, pass to Williams. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing, hounded by Morant. DiVincenzo against Morant. DiVincenzo can't hit. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Kicks it out to Jackson. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And that's part of what makes Jackson Jr. so dangerous. He's great inside, but can also shoot from the perimeter.
Oh, got that one up quick. Randall's got 8.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Max Force throwdown. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Timberwolves ball.
Smart against Edwards. Randall on the screen. Knocked loose. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. And Morant clears the board. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Brandon Clark out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bain. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Kennard in at the 2. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Kennard. On the take, and he jams it home with authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Good.
Timely cut by Conley. He took off the moment he saw that opportunity open up.
Kennard outside. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 3. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Miller finds Reed. Here's Shannon. Defended by Jackson. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Fires it. Miller. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Reed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jackson with a screen on Miller. Conchar can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 4. Right side, Alexander Walker. Reed for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Reed's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Grizzlies lead by 3. Here's Kennard, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Jackson for three. He drops it from range. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
To the left side wing. Here's Shannon. On target from range. Shannon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payne, the pass to Clark. Payne surveying the D. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kennard can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
There's Jackson with the three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Outside Bane. Jackson the screen. Bane the pass to Jackson. It could go. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Now here's Morant. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Edwards against Smart. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by DiVincenzo. Edwards has got 5 points.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Gobert against Morant. Aggressive take from Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Randle finds Gobert. Now McDaniels. Williams defending. Fades and shoots. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Jackson surveying the D. Nails it from 3. And now an 11-point Memphis lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No points so far. Here's Edwards. Driving in. Powerful finish by Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And here's Morant outside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Williams. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
Morant against McDaniels. There's Jackson with the 3. Drops in the 3. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 14. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Conley driving to the basket. An easy 2 on the layup. Conley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
A crafty scorer. Conley makes the most of his opportunities down low.
Outside Bane. The 3-ball. The rebound by Shannon. Timberwolves trail by 10. And stolen by Bane. On the wing, Bane. 3-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Bane's got 6 points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Outside Reed. Back to Miller. From deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Lays out. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. Kennard for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. He's got 10.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Back to Conley. They need this. The shot off that time. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. 11 points in the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Jaren Jackson, Luke Kennard out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Conchar in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Clark, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guy.
Jackson can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 16. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Clark covers. Reed, good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Bane into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For Memphis, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's Conley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
And that one's good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
There's Jackson with the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Bain. Kennard for 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Conchar can't hit.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Grizzlies lead by 21. The 3 from Bain. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. And it's Bain with the ball for the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining.
Kennard outside. Lets the 3 fly. Outside Bain. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. Miller outside. And Shannon gets it to go.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
I see him.
Here's Conchar. That 3's off the mark. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Jackson. Smart's checked in for Kennard. And it's Ja Morant in for Desmond Bain. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
3.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Williams with the screen. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Morant against McDaniels. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside, Williams. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Connects from three-point range.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
The inside shot. Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the three. Knicks on offense. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size. Not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic. But it all comes down to execution. And they get it done.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Latre gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth ones.
And yes, it's good. Brunson's got 7.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Randle kicks to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Edwards, top of the key. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
First team foul.
And the Knicks with possession here. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Hart.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jake McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Pass to Bridges. And that one, no good to start him off on the night.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A steal. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Brunson, left side. Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. Out to Bridges. Over to the wing. Ryan the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And And Towns is solid at getting strong positions on the glass. Terrific work.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Brunson after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Ryan. Bridges a screen on Randall. Ryan, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
Edwards against Hart. Edwards, good.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
To the inside. Out to Bridges. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. He's defended by Randall. 4 on the shot clock. On deep, Brunson. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shape. A shot by McDaniels, no good. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Brunson. He's got 8. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Yeah, come on. He knows better than to commit that foul. If you don't have position, they're going to call that every time.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Anunoby. Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, home in the paint. They're the group New York will start the second one. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
Took him no time at all on that one. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. McBride passes to Robinson. Here's McBride. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here is Miller. Hasn't made one yet. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Payne dishes to Robinson. Here's McBride, defended by Alexander Walker. Back to McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Payne. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Conley outside. That one doesn't drop. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the 3. And so Miller will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Shannon. Launches it. Drains the 3-pointer. Shannon's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Anunoby outside. Robinson kicks to Achua. Nailed from 3-point land. Achua's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Alexander Walker. Conley with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And so it's Minnesota with it. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Shannon. Pass to Reed, the three. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Count that one. Shannon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Anunoby in the corner. And another turnover here by New York. Timberwolves leading by 4. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Here's Payne after the basket by Minnesota. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Minnesota's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Alexander Walker's got 8.
Well, Conley is an excellent decision maker and floor general for this team.
Big kick out to Anunoby with some arc. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle. 2. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
OG Anunoby at the line. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Payne. And that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
Timberwolves lead 31-26.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Knicks trail by 5. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Now here's Gobert. Still scoreless. They get a hand on it. 3 on 3. Here's Ryan. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, more often than not, when you're open, Towns will find you, right? A willing facilitator.
Randle a screen on Brunson.
29.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
McDaniels finds Randle. Pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Ryan the pass to Towns. Here's Ryan. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Ryan's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And the all-around game of Towns can score it, rebound it, as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Edwards can't hit. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Edwards at the line. 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3 ball. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Oh, the speed from Brunson in transition.
Keeping his hands active. Brunson able to knock it away and convert. How about the effort?
And they pick up 2. Randall's got 5 now. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Hart, that's good. Hart's got his first basket.
Knicks lead, 37.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Randall outside. Hart against Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. McDaniels dishes to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man. Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. A fader. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Cameron Payne's checked in for the Knicks. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley with it. Robinson picks him up. Pass to Shannon. Traps in the tray. He's got 8.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Payne. And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Conley, the pass to Shannon. Here's Miller. Yep, it counts.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Now here's Payne, over by Conley. Payne can't hit. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Now, Alexander Walker. 8 points for him. There's a good screen. Out to Conley. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, that's great decision making and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Achua. Hart, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hart finds Brunson. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Bridges got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for New York.
47-45.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Randall surveying the D. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
And it's Towns missing.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Bridges. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Towns missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Lock at 6. Over in the corner, Edwards. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Minnesota on D. It's a 3-point game. Brunson the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Releases. Edwards with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Shot clock at 6. Brunson finds Towns, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. On the clock, here's Bridges. From down in the low post, it goes. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Edwards inside. Brunson covering. Edwards can't hit. The Knicks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Park kicks to Brunson. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here is DiVincenzo. To the wing right side. Gobert, the pass to Randall. Back to Gobert. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Brunson. To the middle, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Count!
Yeah, and I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Edwards against Hart. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, but he has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
The free throw off for McDaniels. Now the Knicks with it. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns a screen on McDaniels. Brunson with a clean look. No good. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that plays the one they really want. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Brunson downhill. Bridges, no one around him. Right between the eyes. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot, though. That's their only hope.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. But given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And they have just enough time for a catch and shoot here. It has to be an immediate shot.
Make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. They thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed. And they're going to count it after.
Hello, basketball fans. Richard. What do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Pass to Brunson. And he buries his first look.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
Jackson on the wing. And here is Williams. Jackson the screen. Offline with a 3. 3 on 3. The 3, Bridges. They get it back. Here's Towns. Pass to Hart. Goes up with it again. Out to Bridges. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line, he'll shoot 3. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Knicks lead.
From deep, Morant knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Ryan. Back to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
From deep, Morant. And another 3 from Memphis.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Memphis has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Williams with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Jackson can't get it to go. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And here's Brunson from the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jackson. Here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Smart for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Look, Smart can be a difference maker from deep. Doesn't always shoot the best shots, but he's got the confidence to knock them down.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City. Playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Edey missing. New York trailing. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. And it's Morant missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hart finds Towns. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Smart. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. The Knicks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Back to Towns. Over to the wing. Ryan. Off target from three-point range. Hard against Morant. There's the three. No good that time. The Knicks with the lead. It's Hard on the wing for three. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Williams' shot is good.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Brunson on the drive. Hart from long range. Memphis with a rebound. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the pick. There's Jackson with the three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
And Morant clears the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from distance.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. That's the group for New York starting the second. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
From 18 feet away. From deep. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading. Kennard outside. There's a screen. On target from range. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 3 is up. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's McBride. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. McBride's got his first 2 points of the night.
Knicks lead 19-18.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Achua with a steal. Fast break, New York. And he gets it to go. McBride's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries. And there is nothing more valuable than experience. Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Outside McBride. And it's New York with another.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
23-21.
Kennard for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Right side McBride. Launches it. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Up pulls it in. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Knocked away. Pass to Kennard. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Kennard's got his second basket on the night. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's McBride. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Kennard way outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And they pick up 2.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside McBride, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Minute 32 left to play in the second quarter. The steal.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
Kennard can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. To the inside. Outside Achua. Pass to Anunoby. Achua with a screen on Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Anunoby against Bane. For 3, Robinson. It's rebounded by Memphis. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Clark outside. Here's Huff. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Achua with a steal. Fast break, New York. Outside McBride. Fires the 3. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Kennard outside. That's great. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Memphis foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Morant. Jackson the screen. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Knicks out in front. They lead by 1. All right, now let's check in with that. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You got to like what we're seeing from Miles McBride.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Memphis. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Jackson out there with Williams. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. From deep, Morant. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Jackson with a screen on Brunson. Smart for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Morant. Right side, Williams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Williams has got 6.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Towns, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Hard against Morant. Williams, a screen on Hart. From deep, Morant. And Morant laces the triple.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And the basket by Bridges.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Who poked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. New York shooting their 5th attempt at the line of the game. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Pass to Morant. Kicks it out to Smart. Jackson on the wing. Still without a bucket. Here's Edey. He shoots a three. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And they double up Brunson. Here's Ryan. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ryan's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at me.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hard against Morant. Pass to Ryan. 1:31 left to play in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp. Any time and on target.
Williams, a screen on Brunson. Smart with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Williams against Towns. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Pass to Ryan from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Connects from downtown. Ryan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Pass to Edey. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. So New York ends up going with a whole new group. Some changes for Memphis. Kennard for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And he's going for the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Kennard's got 9. Stolen by Bain. Got it up. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Miles McBride. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
50-44.
Kennard outside. There's a screen. Pass to Bane. There's the triple. It's the trifecta. Bane's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
A stop or two in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
The offensive rebound. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
52-47.
Kennard for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Outside McBride. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Edie's checked in for Huff. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Williams is checked in for Conchar. And it's Moran in for Kennard.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Moran drawing the double team. Pass to Jackson. Edie for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Out to the wing. Pass to Williams. Clock at 4. Launches a three. Not going to go that time. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson with it. Guarded by Morant. Bridges left side. Now Towns. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart to end the run. Knicks keep it alive. Bridges outside. Anunoby, a screen on Morant. Back to Anunoby. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Bane. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the positive energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Moran against Hart. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Williams. Back to Jackson. Edie for three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brunson assertive on the take. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
He'll challenge any defender. Brunson going right after it inside.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Morant with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Here's the pick. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Williams. Jackson, the screen. The three. Here's Edie. And a Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the second and 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Here's Brunson. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Right wing. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-6 run. Williams on the wing. The 3-ball. Drains the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Grizzlies lead.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the 4th. Oh, misses the dunk. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out